gonna do a crossword puzzle, but I suppose I can do.
Oh, you can do the crossword
I can do a
puzzle.
crossword puzzle while I chat with you.
Something
Crossword
like
puzzle.
that.
Did you know I like crossword puzzles?
Yeah. I did not.
I love crossword puzzles.
I mean, maybe I can give you an answer.
All right, I will bring it up in the.
I guess there's only one thing to do but give the introduction, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, hello everybody. Welcome to another podcast with yours truly. If you don't know who I am, I'm not surprised. I'm just a no-name nobody here on YouTube.
I
Name's
know you.
Geldon, by the way. I gotta guess.
I'm still stuck in this chair.
He's been stuck for a whole entire week.
A whole
Chazrad,
week.
everybody.
Hi.
Chazrad.
Hi, everybody.
And
Hi.
if you don't know, basically the whole essence of the whole podcast is just we're talking about things on the mind, things on the brain, life, thoughts, ideas, whatever you want to share.
Yep. Um. That's what I mean. That's what's good about a podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. This particular theme is tea party themed.
Because we're having some tea right now.
Yep. It's good tea. Did a good
I
job.
got some chamomile here, and I took your suggestion of putting some honey in it, and it tastes very good.
That's good. I do not have chamomile. I have chai green tea.
I would actually. I might. You know what? I might still have some chai. I got a bunch of teas up there. I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately.
I prefer tea.
See, I used to prefer tea, but then I was like, you know what? Coffee's really good.
Didn't you just recently have an incident where you actually got rewarded for complaining?
Yes, to McDonald's of all places.
And it was pretty cool, wasn't it?
It was cool. I will explain if you allow it.
By all means, I'm just gonna sip on my tea.
So this is I'll give you the because I only wrote so much of the paragraph down, but I'll tell you the whole situation. There's a McDonald's here. I think I've mentioned this in a few of your videos occasionally. There's a McDonald's. It's right down the road from me. I could walk to it if I wanted to. It's less than a mile away. Like I said, I could if I yelled loud enough, I could probably tell somebody my order from the apartment.
And
To
that's
the
classy right there.
That's pretty cool. Anyway, so I go to this McDonald's from time to time for coffee in the morning because it's only $1 for any size. I'm like, that's a good deal. Isn't that $1 for any size coffee? You get a large coffee set
Yeah,
for
I
the day.
mean, at that point, why not go for a large?
I mean, some people are a little bit more sensitive to caffeine, so they go for smaller sizes.
I guess, but this is America's
This
largest
is
size,
America.
baby. Let's go all in.
And it's not like I chug this coffee. I have this coffee. I'll have it all day. Like I'll take it to work with me. Say I go to work around. We'll say I go to work for like 11, right?
Yeah.
I'll have this coffee and I'll drink it all day. And by the time I go home around like 3 or 4, I'll be finished by like maybe 2:30 with this coffee. See, I sip on it a little bit all day. It's an experience for me. Anyway, so I go to this McDonald's is pretty terrible with their coffee. It's pretty garbage. It tastes like water 90% of the time.
Is it off flavored water?
It tastes like water.
Just
I might
water.
as well. I mean, it's got like the acidity of coffee, but
Oh, that sounds terrible.
it
I was
doesn't.
just gonna say, at one of the local fast food chains that is near where I live. So you got the soda selection machine.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? You press a
yeah,
button and then you match it with like the other multiple flavors of it. Hope it doesn't run out of syrup, because otherwise it just tastes like club soda and it's terrible.
yeah. I know exactly what you
Yeah,
mean.
is it
I've
like
had that
that?
problem. Yes,
Oh, I'm
except
so
it's not.
sorry because it doesn't taste like water. It just tastes like caca.
It tastes like it's got the acidity of coffee, but not the like earthy flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really even smell like coffee. It just kind of smells of hot water.
That doesn't sound
But
good, bro.
it's got the acidity. So I wrote. I said, you know what? I've had enough. I've been having this coffee from McDonald's all the time. I'm gonna write to McDonald's. I don't know how far it's gonna get me, but who cares? I just thought I'd write to them. Worst comes to worst, they like, you know, they just delete the email or whatever. Who cares? At least I had 2 seconds to write this email. So I get an email back. I don't know, a week later or so. It's from like one of the PR people from McDonald's. I don't know, one of their workers. Not anybody really important, but one of their workers. And like, hey, we're sorry about your bad experience with the coffee. We take good pride. And in this letter, I also mentioned that, hey, these guys that work at this McDonald's are quite good people. They're always fast. They get the orders right, all that good stuff. But your coffees. I opened up with something nice.
Right.
You
wanted to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, I thought, hey, since I'm complaining, I didn't want to come off completely negative, so I thought I'd give a positive. So, and it's true, their workers are always quite pleasant and nice, and they're kind of nice people. Anyway, I just said, hey, your workers are nice, but your coffee's garbage, pretty much. That's what my letter boils down to. It was
you didn't want to get anyone in trouble.
It's not anybody's fault. It's the machine. It's the machine.
No, I understand. That's your complaint. It's like, I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but this coffee something has to happen with this coffee.
Something has to fix it. So they say to me, hey, thanks, Chaz, for writing to us. They say, we're going to actually forward this to the South Jersey McDonald's overseer or whatever the heck they called it. I don't know. Not the technician, like the branch, like I guess McDonald's has different like people who like if you had since you're Washington, maybe there's like some person in Seattle,
manager.
like the Seattle branch or whatever.
Yeah, no,
they oversee all the little areas of that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So I got sent to the South Jersey one since that's my region.
Gotcha.
So another week later, I get an email from the South Jersey branch like, hey, we're gonna talk to that specific store for you. Thanks for bringing up the complaint, but we're thankful that you really like our employees. I'm glad they're doing a good job. So I'm like, oh, that's nice. All right, cool. They're taking action. They're actually going to talk to the store. So then I said, well, what day that was that? I wrote that. I don't know. This week, I get a phone call, and it's from the manager of this specific store. And they're like, hey, I'm sorry the coffee's been terrible. Could you explain any more about what the coffee's, why you don't like it? So I understand. I'm like, well, your coffee's just really acidic and it doesn't really have an earthy taste, or
it doesn't taste like coffee.
It doesn't taste like coffee. It just tastes like acidic water. That's what I said to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, okay. We're gonna recalibrate machines, take a look at all the parts. We're gonna clean it out, do all that stuff, and we're gonna send you some. We're gonna send you some vouchers for free stuff.
Hey, there you go.
I was like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. So I guess I'll be getting vouchers soon. I don't know. I haven't gotten them yet.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, then again, they called me on like Thursday. I don't know if they sent it to me on that day exactly. I haven't checked my mail yet this weekend. I'm so lazy. I haven't left the apartment.
Fair enough.
So I get some vouchers. And if
Have
not,
you tried their coffee yet?
I'm going to go get some coffee tomorrow morning.
Okay. All right.
From McDonald's. I promised I would. Now they got Pokemon Happy Meal toys there.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool toys.
I gotta be honest. I really want to go get a Happy Meal now.
That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
I want to go get some chicken tenders.
I'm gonna go get a Happy Meal and a coffee.
I don't know if they're still serving the buttermilk chicken tenders.
Yes, they are.
Oh,
I just got them.
Look, I don't know if it's the brainwashing, the I want to say propaganda, but
The
it's the
advertising.
advertisements, because you know how it happens. But they've been playing this grandma like chicken tender commercial where it's
It's
like, I'm
all
an old
over free.
lady and I should be
And she has
making
to go in the
chicken
hot tub.
at my age. So I'm
She
just
goes
gonna
in the hot
pass off
tub.
this McDonald's recipe as my own. And you know what? It's working on me because I want some chicken tenders. I want some of those
Have you
buttermilk
tried
chicken
them?
tenders. I have not.
Have you tried them?
I haven't
They're
gone to the
pretty good.
McDonald's in like forever.
Have you you do you remember Chicken Slugs?
No.
That was a few years back. That was a long
It was
time ago.
probably available when I was eating McDonald's back in the day.
How old was I? 13.
Fair enough. I'm
It's
not
bad, more than
saying
10 years.
I hate McDonald's. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with McDonald's. I think McDonald's is fine as it is. Fast food is fine as it is. I have nothing
Mhm.
against it. I get really bad indigestion if I eat it, but
Yeah,
you know that's real. That's really my only say on fast food. I would eat some if I had some in front of me, but I don't, and I don't feel like getting some. But I really want a Pokemon Happy Meal toy.
they're pretty cool toys
Oh
too.
man, I'm
They're
I'm
the
gonna have to go look up what they got.
I can send you a link for the picture.
All right,
I can
I'll take
totally
a
send
look
you a link to it.
because that that
they're-
is that is dope.
you liked X and or not X and Sun and Moon, right?
Yeah, Sun and Moon is pretty legit.
That's what
I like Team Skull.
that's what the toys are.
I
Sun
like
and
Team
Moon.
Skull because I like the fact that they got this little Pokemon street gang going. You know, Thug Life.
I like
It's the Pokemon gang we've all needed, even though they
I
weren't really the main antagonists of that
I
of the
want the
game.
Litten and the Pikachu.
Oh, Lyn. Lyn is my favorite Pokemon out of this gen. I gotta be honest.
I like the Litten. He's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And the Pikachu looks kind of cool too.
Oh yeah. You got
The
Solgaleo.
others I don't care. If I get that bat thing, I'm gonna cry.
You mean the legendary bat that I can't think of? It's like La
I don't
Luna
know
or
its name.
something like that.
That's the only one I really don't want. Like I hate that one. I really
Why
don't
do you
want that
hate
one.
why do you hate
It's
Moon's?
stupid looking. Look how stupid it looks in the.
Where
Look at all the toys.
did you get Sun? Did you play
I got
Sun
Sun.
version when you
I had
played it?
Sun. Yeah,
Yeah, I did too.
but
I just like how
you
Solgaleo
see-
looks.
you like all the toys. Have you seen the toys yet? I sent you the link.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at them.
Out of all the toys, that's like the lamest looking of all of them.
I mean,
Like,
I don't know. It
it's
looks
so-
like a Batarang, if you ask me.
Yeah, all the other ones look like the Pokemon. That thing just looks kind of like a Batarang. Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, the bonus side to this, you could use that as Batarang.
That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably throw it at somebody.
That's so bad, though. You're gonna cause someone to be like, "Ow, this grown man threw, what is it, a La Luna?"
I don't know. Like I'll accept any of the other ones, but that one. I really don't want this one. Like
I'm looking this up because it's driving me crazy.
like the
Someone's
little
already
bug,
correcting me as we speak.
like the little bug. He's kind of lame too, but at least he looks kind of like I could put him on my desk. That Batarang looks like I need to prop it up on something.
I'm just
Hey, watch,
saying, I gotta
watch.
know.
Watch I get the stupid freaking Batarang first.
It's gotta happen, you know.
I just want either the Pikachu or the Litten, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 2 out of 8. That's not very good chances.
Well, you don't know. The little worm thing, by the way.
Yeah,
Thing that you
he's
don't
kind of.
know. Give me a second. I got the list right here. I'm gonna try to see if I can find it. Here we go. Why didn't I know this thing? Grubbin.
Grubbin. Okay, he's
Grubbin.
alright. That's kind of a. See, I gotta go, see. Wait, is that thing called Young Goose? Is that right?
Yangoose.
So I was kind of right. That he's all right, I guess. He's kind of weird.
Actually, Young Goose. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Young Goose.
He's kind of all right looking. Litten and Pika are the two I want. Rowlet, he's kind of derpy looking. You could tell he kind of like winds up around. The Poplio, that's all right, I guess. I just
I
don't really
guess
have
I
any
had
issues.
it backwards. It's not La Luna, it's Luna La.
Lunala.
Luna La. It's like Luna, and then you have LA at the end of that.
Lunala.
Yeah. The bat thing. I don't know, man. I just like Solgaleo. I think he looks cool.
He looks all right.
He looks better,
I
in my
wouldn't. I
opinion.
wouldn't be.
I,
I
I,
wouldn't
I'm
be
willing to
upset.
bet people would disagree with me on that because, Pokemon is all.
Preference.
Yeah, it's all preference. It's a little abstract, everyone has their own opinion on it.
I'm just telling you, I want the Pikachu or the Litten. Those are the two I really
I like
want.
Lynn. Lynn was my starter for that generation, which was
He looks
weird.
pretty cool.
I
He
never
looks
go
pretty
for the
cool
fire
looking.
starter.
I'm always either fire or water.
I'm always grass, except for I think it was 5th gen, black and white. I went with Oshawott because his final evolution was super legit. It was the
Let's
coolest
see.
out of all of
So
them.
you were Bulbasaur first, right?
Yeah, I was Bulbasaur. I was the grass starter for the first 4 generations.
I chose Charmander.
I mean, it is what it is. A lot of people like Charmander.
Then I
Charmander and
chose
Squirtle. First gen, everyone chooses Charmander or Squirtle. There is a small group of us that choose Bulbasaur. We're the outcasts.
Charmander.
I'll always be
Then
Bulbasaur.
I chose Totodile.
Totodile is pretty legit. I'll be honest. The
I like
second gen were
Totodile.
pretty alright. Based on
You chose
look.
Chikorita?
I chose Chikorita.
Do you like Chikorita?
It was the grass starter, and based on my love for the grass Pokemon, especially Bulbasaur, I was like, I'll go Chikorita. I mean, this is my Pokemon. It wasn't until I played the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, had the Pokemon Questionnaire, that I all of a sudden had this love for Cyndaquil because that's who I got. And it just kind of spoke to
I
me.
never got Cyndaquil. What is he?
He's a Echidna.
Oh, so he's Knuckles.
Well, I mean, he's based on the animal that Knuckles is based off of.
Knuckles and Cyndaquil are loosely related.
I mean, they're based on the same animal.
Okay,
I'd say
okay.
Cyndaquil looks a lot more like the animal it's based off of.
Okay. And then what did you choose? Trico?
Yeah, Trico.
That's what my brother likes.
Which, to be fair, Trico had a little bit of visibility with him. But then again, all the Gen 3 Pokemon, the starters, they had a lot of really cool things to them. So I had Skraptal.
Originally, I went with Mudkips.
Well, Mudkip's pretty cool. I mean, Swampert's pretty alright.
I went with him originally, but then
So I hear you like Mudkips.
I replayed it and I chose Torchic, and I like Blaziken better. So
A lot of people like Blaziken. It was the only one that got a Mega Evolution until the Ruby and Sapphire remakes.
I actually like that whole line. Torchic, Combusken, Blaziken. I really like that one.
Do you like Mega Blaziken?
Cool. I don't like Mega Pokemon at all.
Why not? They're basically Digimon.
I'm not going to get started on that, but I don't like them. I think it's gimmicky.
Oh, man. I shouldn't have put that much spice in that tea. Because if you don't know, you know how when you add spice to something and you add too much, it just kind of lingers there at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
So you get to the end of whatever you have and you just have this sudden, amalgamation of it. Guess what I just tasted?
You got 100% spice.
Yep. And I didn't just add cinnamon to my tea. I added ginger and cloves. Pretty good combination. It was pretty good. I just added way too much.
Mm.
But it was good. It was good.
I just had honey in mine. I didn't want See, I got a little stomach thing, so I was like, I don't want to go too much, so I thought,
Cinnamon's perfect. What are you talking about? It's healthy.
yeah.
I add cinnamon to everything that I eat, except
I
where it
didn't want.
doesn't call for cinnamon.
I just didn't want to overwhelm my stomach that much.
Lasagna and cinnamon. What's the worst that could
Lasagna,
happen?
lasagna and cinnamon.
Yeah, it's absolutely delicious. Next time you're eating some spaghetti, just put some cinnamon on there. What's the worst that could happen?
Um,
Look, your hesitation tells me you've never tried it. Therefore, Chaz, you gotta try it.
I don't want to ruin lasagna thing.
Okay, look, you don't have to do lasagna. You'll start with spaghetti and be like, all right, I'm a gambling man.
All right. All right. I have some pasta in the refrigerator. I had it on Friday.
Wait. Is it a red or a white sauce?
Red.
Okay.
I guess on Tuesday when I have it for lunch.
Yeah,
I'm not
just
gonna
sprinkle a little bit on it. It's good.
Cinnamon. I'll put a little cinnamon, and then if I die, I'll blame it on you.
You'll haunt me in your dreams.
Oh, I'm gonna do something.
You're gonna
I don't know yet. I'm not gonna forget. I'm gonna write it right now.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna remind myself right now. Hold on. My stupid computers.
Look, you don't have to try it. I'm just
I'm
being
doing
a jackass. I'm not being serious. I'm just playing. But for reals though, I do like cinnamon. I like adding it to a lot of things that I cook. Oatmeal in particular is fantastic.
Gildem says try cinnamon on red pasta. Try it Tuesday.
Oh yeah, sure. Just douse it. It's perfect. Half a whole little jar of spice that you get from the store. What could possibly go wrong? When the color distorts into a brownish color, you've got it perfectly.
This sort of reminds me of the cinnamon challenge that kids were doing all those years
Yeah,
ago.
but this is even better. You gotta make it till you break it.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Oh, with that much cinnamon, honey, you're going all the way to hell and then back again. You'll literally die, go to hell. The devil will be like, nope, too early. Then you'll come back to life.
Is that true?
No.
All right, in all honesty, have you had cinnamon on your pasta?
No.
So you're making me try it?
I said you don't have to try it.
Well, no. You said that, but you didn't mean that.
I didn't. I had zero intentions of you actually trying it.
You want me to try it?
No, I don't.
Chaz is gonna try a little cinnamon.
See, now you're just making this your issue.
Yeah, he's gonna. Chaz is gonna have
all right.
Cinnamon
For reals, though. For reals. If I was gonna add cinnamon to pasta, because I feel like there is a way to do this, I would just lightly sprinkle a little bit, not even like a teaspoon. We're talking like probably 1/8 of a teaspoon.
I've already written the reminder.
Probably just a light amount of cinnamon. It'll probably be all right.
I got cinnamon. I have
for a very unique taste that's probably out of this world and not meant to combine. But who knows? It could.
It could be good.
It could be good. See, if I was gonna do it, I figure if you're gonna do like a red sauce pasta, you want to do more of the spicy hot.
Wait a minute.
What?
There is a pasta recipe here that not only calls for cinnamon, but pumpkin
Well, there you
and
go.
nutmeg.
See, that's just turning into more of a pumpkin pie sort of deal.
And I might actually make this.
Pumpkin and cinnamon go very well together, along with cloves and
That's it.
ginger.
Nutmeg here.
Yeah,
I might actually try this.
it sounds like a pumpkin pie pasta,
It, that
except it's
that's what
probably
it.
not as sweet.
It's just not pump. It's not pie. It's just called pumpkin pasta.
Yeah, it probably tastes fantastic.
We'll see if it tastes good.
It sounds like it tastes good.
You can put hot sauce on it. It says if you
Yeah,
want.
yeah. I was just gonna say, if you're gonna do like cinnamon on pasta, I figure you want to go more spicy and put like a little bit of pepper in there. You know,
Um,
like I don't know, a little bit of cayenne pepper. Not a lot because you don't want to kill yourself, especially if you're
Everybody
not
says,
spice
Chad,
tolerant.
Chad, you're gonna add cayenne pepper. I don't have cayenne pepper.
Okay, you got any spicy pepper flakes or something?
I got I have a Cajun powder.
Okay, all right. Mix that with the cinnamon, and there you go.
That's just what I
Very
do.
light amounts.
No, I gotta dump the whole thing on it, right?
Oh my god. Chaz, in that regard, you will die. You'll die and you'll come back and you'll be like, well, Gildan, thanks for sending me all the way to hell. Didn't help one bit.
Well, have you ever tried the cinnamon challenge?
To some degree, yes.
You see, I did it once.
And it wasn't pleasant.
It was the least pleasant thing I tried.
Because here's the thing. Everyone thinks cinnamon, it's fantastic. I love it and all my stuff. They don't realize cinnamon has a really unpleasant flavor to it. It does, it kind of burns a bit. Plus,
Mhm.
it's not pleasant on its own. It's more of an additive. You add it to things. You mix it with things. It mixes well with sugar. It adds a very sweet element to it. Therefore, it tastes very pleasant. You mix it with honey. It tastes very good. You mix it with all the different types of pumpkin spices, and it tastes fantastic. You eat it on its own, you're gonna have a bad time. It's gonna suck balls. You're gonna hate yourself. You're gonna wonder, why was this even a good choice to begin with? And you know what? You're gonna kick yourself when you're down.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. People might not. I've done it to some degree when I was very, very young before the cinnamon challenge was a thing. Because I was like, man, cinnamon is good. And you know what happened? It wasn't good. It's good with
No.
stuff. I digress. What was I talking about? Cinnamon? Cinnamon is a
Cinnamon.
good additive. I like it with my tea. This has kind of become a staple for me.
You rhymed there.
Unintentionally.
Well, how about this? Can you give me a three-letter word for on fire?
Fry.
Starts with an L.
Oh.
I was thinking lie, but
Lie?
yeah, like, when you're liar, pants on fire, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's kind of a wimpy guess for me.
I mean, the times when you don't really know, you go to the internet.
On fire. Now if we look at the other other clues around, right? This is a big long clue, unfortunately. A 9-letter word, strain.
A 9-letter word for what?
Strain.
Strain.
Yeah.
Are we talking about like energy
I don't know.
wise?
Maybe.
Are we talking about like straining something?
This is what I have. Blank blank. EREXE blank blank.
I can't help you.
Yeah, I know. It's tough. Now, do you know the CIA chief?
What?
Do you know a CIA chief?
A handkerchief?
No, chief of the CIA, man.
Oh,
I'm guessing it's Leon because it's L blank blank N.
I don't think so.
Leon Panetta.
Is it a person?
Yeah, it's a CIA chief blank Panetta.
Oh, I guess.
That's what I'm guessing is Leon because it's L blank blank N. And if it's a
See, I was never
name,
very good at crossword puzzles.
it's got to be like
I mean, I guess I'm just
what
thinking
other.
like I can't help you, man. If this
That's
was a
fine.
word search, I mean, I'm all down for that. If it was a Sudoku puzzle, I mean, count me in.
Okay, I got it. I got strain. It's overexert.
So it
Exert
was energy.
over. Yeah, it was because I went with Leon and because now strain is over EXERT
See, I
and
was
it
like, are
won't
we
be
straying
lie.
something?
It won't be lie because it's now L blank T
Lit.
lit. Yeah. All
I
right,
was
great.
just like, oh man. There you go. See, we got it. It only took us,
Good
what,
job.
5 minutes?
Good job.
And you did most of the work.
I only have 3 clues left on this puzzle.
Okay. I only have 0 Gatorade, but I just drank some tea, so that's fine. I'll stick with water. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom in like 5 minutes.
How much
Maybe
Gatorade
less.
did you drink?
How much what? Water?
Gatorade.
Oh,
Gatorade.
not that much.
1 bottle.
You know those, what are they? Is that 16? I'm in a dark lit room. I think it's, those 7 fluid ounce bottles.
Okay.
So, not a huge thing of Gatorade. Drunk one of those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of it. But that's alright.
It's okay.
I don't need that much Gatorade.
You got C, and you know what? That chamomile
Yeah.
definitely helped my stomach. I feel a little better right
Yeah,
now.
that felt good. I like green tea. It's good stuff. I'm
I
gonna have
needed
to.
that.
I'm gonna have to think of a different topic. You know what? I'm gonna take the charge and suggest we go on a break for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Enough to actually do what I do and come up with another topic.
And then we're gonna go to our sponsors.
The Gilcast.
This time we're sponsored by Lemonade. Crisp, refreshing lemonade.
The Gilcast. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Had a brief recess, had to comprise my thoughts. Do you have anything to say, Chaz?
Why is someone selling Ocarina of Time for $75?
Because it's a good game. It's classic. It's a staple in the series.
Yeah, but I think I bought mine for 25.
Yeah, but yours was probably used.
This is used too.
Yeah, but it's in better condition.
Not really.
It's in better condition.
Maybe it was owned by someone important.
Yeah, like Miyamoto.
Looks like the American version, but all right.
Okay, it was
Maybe it
owned
was.
by
Maybe
Reggie.
it was his. Yeah, all right. It was owned by Reggie.
Yeah, it was owned by Reggie. There you go.
Is Reggie's copy.
Absolutely. Oh man. Hey buddy. Have I
Yeah.
ever told you how busy my job gets during the holidays?
Well, me knowing what you do, I can only imagine.
The only reason I bring this up, the only reason, because there's really not much to say about it. I'll probably be pretty uneventful here on the whole entire channel, and that being this channel and my other channel. Probably more so the other channel. This is more of a once a week sort of thing. If that. It's not really weekly either. It's just on Sundays.
Yeah.
Which, I'm thankful for that.
Sundays are fantastic.
Sundays are fantastic.
I like.
Anyways,
Uh-huh.
what else is going on, bud?
Um. Well, I got work tomorrow. It's not horribly busy, but
Oh, man.
I gotta stay late these days because the restaurant is staying open later, so I gotta be there.
That's kind of lame.
It's not too bad. It's not really busy at night, so I'm kind of just sitting there. And if they need me, they need me. If not, then they don't need me.
I mean, that's kind of my job also. I'm there later doing things. But the weird thing is, everyone kind of depends on me now.
Oh, so you got authority?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've always had authority. I'm like the senior member in my work area.
Oh.
So I got a lot of authority. People look to me, they ask me. It's kind of like being a rock star in ways, but it also kind of sucks because it's not like being a rock star.
It's all the guts, but no glory.
Yeah, I have an apprentice now.
You have an apprentice?
I have an
That's pretty
apprentice.
cool.
Yeah, little Gildum is following me around, learning the trade because they're like
Is his
I
name Little Gilbum? Is that what
no,
you're
I'm
calling
just
him?
referencing them as little Gildum. But the thing is, they're just going about saying, "Hey, I think I want to be here for a while," and I was like, "Okay, you can be my
Cool.
apprentice."
Cool.
Yeah, I've never really had one of those, so it's kind of weird. There's a new sense of change. I have my replacement, so to speak.
You have your heir
I have my heir.
or
He'll be
hair
yeah.
heir.
And then he'll learn the trade, and then I'll be like, "There you go, little Gildum. You yourself can now be called Gildum." As I go off and become different Gildum in a different part of the building, because once I grew my heir, I can now go do something else with my life.
Cool.
At least that's the idea.
Is that what the plan is?
It's a thought. You
That
know,
sounds like
it's one of those things where it's like I can do my thing, but now I can go do something else. I don't feel like I'm stuck here, and I
because
might
you
go
have
do something
someone.
else. There's a lot of areas where I work that I haven't done, but I
Mhm.
could probably get in pretty easily considering how much seniority I got.
Yeah, that's
So I have
that's good
options
though.
to move.
You got moving options. Me, not so much.
That's unfortunate.
It's not really. It's not entirely my fault. I mean, the place isn't doing so well, so there's not a
Oh,
lot of moving opportunities. There's not a lot of promotional opportunities. So I'm kind
yeah.
of,
No, I gotcha. I
I'm just
gotcha.
kind of stuck.
I'm just
So
kind of that's an unfortunate side because I have so much experience and I have so much capabilities. It's kind of like, while I do have all my moving options, they're also kind of like, but we really want you here
we
because you
need you
really
here,
know what you're
buddy.
doing more than anybody else.
We need you, buddy.
Yeah, like earlier this week, we had a test because we had
Hmm.
to know where things go,
Yeah,
and we had to know where to put certain packages on belts, right?
yeah.
And they're mixing it up. So we got all these tests to make sure, hey, you know what you're doing. And all the belts where things go, they're color coordinated. So I
Oh,
decided to mix it up because I found crayons and I was like, hey, supervisor, can I actually use these crayons to mark where they go on the test? And I was given the okay, so I had a lot of fun that day.
that does sound kind of fun.
Yeah, it's a serious test. You're supposed to put like, word or like the color of the word where it goes on the belt. Me, I'm just like, okay, here's the green crayon, it goes on the green belt. Here's the blue crayon, it goes on the blue belt. I had to get a pen for like all the other stuff that wasn't actually like colored.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I was just like, here you go. Go ahead and judge it. And I got 100%, which I guess I was the only one. Everyone else was very close, but I was like, I got 100%. I know what I'm doing. I was ready for
Now,
it.
did anybody fail?
Define fail.
Did they get an F?
Yes.
They need some extra practice, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess. But I did good. I got an A plus.
Good job.
I told them they can frame it, they can laminate it, put a gold star, whatever. I don't need it. Because that's the thing about the test. It's not necessarily they grade it and then they keep it. They grade it and then they give it back to you so you know where you flubbed up. Me, I was just like, I was having a good time. I knew where everything went. I don't need it. I already aced it.
Great.
Yeah. And there's going to be follow-up tests. I'm exempt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because you passed the first one.
Yeah. The whole test is just to make sure that they know you're not gonna screw up.
Yeah.
They just want to make sure you know what you're doing. Obviously, I do.
Good. They don't need you to take the other test.
Yeah, and it's great. Because why should I?
And
Also, that's another thing about having so much seniority. It's kind of like everyone just kind of looks up to me, and it's like, he obviously knows where everything goes. He's been here a long time. He knows. Which is not necessarily true, but everyone kind of assumes it.
Do you have to train the new guys?
I'm not qualified to.
Oh.
But at the same time, they do put me next to them.
Just so they can see someone with experience.
Yeah, that, and also, like, they'll ask me things and I'll kind of tell them where things go, and sometimes I'll test them.
Okay.
And sometimes they get it right, and I'll praise them for that. Sometimes they get really upset, and I'll try to calm them down.
Oh. Well.
And it's like, how can I not be such a dick?
Just be yourself, I suppose?
No, it's not like that. It's just like, okay, so say you're like, okay, which belt does this go on? And you have like the cheat sheet, and you try to cover it up so that they have to guess.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they learn, and if they start getting fed up because they're like, I don't fucking know, and it's like, oh, okay, all right, we gotta tone it back a little bit because apparently this is too much. So, you know, you just kind of try to joke around with them a little bit. You try to, like, calm them down, get them into a better mood. Tell them at that point, because obviously you're not going to make it a better situation if you're just, like, dicking them around like that.
Yeah.
We have one guy like that.
He's getting overwhelmed.
A little bit. I could see it in his eyes. He's just like, I don't want to deal with this. It's more than I signed up for.
Mm.
And that's unfortunate, but I'm not gonna cry tears of sadness. There's no point in it. It's only gonna get worse from here on out because the holidays just take a toll on everybody. But I'm not trying to go on my own lament. I've dealt with this before. I know what to do. Everyone was like, oh man, he does. I was getting things done the other day, like, ahead of schedule, and it made the supervisor happy. I was like, see, I got you, buddy. I know what to do. Gildem knows what to do in situations at my job. I got it down. I try to teach people that.
Then good job. Good work.
Yeah. I try to be an upstanding citizen, coworker. I bring in cookies sometimes.
Ooh. then you're really good.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Everyone's attitude, morale kind of dips a little bit. Me, I kind of savor a lot of the chaos, but at the same time, I'm just like, everyone needs a break.
Yeah.
One of my coworkers who's been there like a year, I think he's on his second or third year now,
Hmm.
doesn't quite understand a lot of the situation. For instance, I'll bring in cookies and it's like, why? They don't deserve cookies. Everyone's pretty shitty. I'm just like, nah, man, you don't understand.
It's for morale, man. They're gonna
Yeah,
make you a man. They're gonna make you a manager one day.
me?
Yeah,
No,
because you get it.
no.
You get it.
I mean maybe, but I don't want to be a manager
Why not?
because it's not a good position.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
I mean, you
I
would know
mean
better
the
than I
way
would.
things are, I'm making more than a manager.
Oh, then definitely don't want to be a manager.
And I mean, not only that, even if I did, I mean, I guess my pay raise would be bumped up to reflect whatever I got, so it's not that big of a deal. But it's also kind of one of those things where I become the bottom bitch.
Oh, so you're back to the bottom instead
Yeah,
of
yeah.
being the whole
I
one that
become
everybody
bottom of the
respects.
totem pole. Everyone's basically just doing what they do. It's not a good situation.
I gotcha. I understand.
I don't want to be that guy.
I understand. I completely understand.
But
Your
it is what it is. I'm not really trying to portray a negative light on my job. There's some good times. A lot of people say that, the people that you work with are pretty alright. They're pretty awesome. It's one of the few things that they don't want to leave.
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I get that. The workflow can get pretty annoying sometimes, but it is what it is.
Hmm.
I digress. I'm going to stop talking about work because I don't want to talk about it any more than just that. That's really all I had to say. Other than the fact that it really makes doing things outside the holidays really tough. So if I fall silent until January, that's why.
That's why.
That's why.
And well, for me, I only have one other coworker besides the boss.
That kind of sucks.
Eh,
Eh. Is
I don't care.
okay.
I'm used to working with. I'm very much used to working with like very few other people.
Okay. So it doesn't really hamper the job.
In fact, if there were more people here, I'd feel even more useless.
Okay. Well, that's not so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I've always with the most people I've ever worked with at the same time would probably be five other people,
Okay.
maybe.
I mean, I can't
Yeah.
say the same for myself, but
You
all
probably
right.
have like 50 people that you work with.
No.
More?
Less.
20?
Hopefully, but it's usually less.
About 20?
I mean, I'd go probably somewhere between that
15?
to 15.
Okay. So
It's
you
been
got
less, though. And it was not a good situation when it was less.
no, that's probably not good.
It was terrible.
You see, the jobs I've worked, they don't require a lot of people.
The jobs I work at are preferable with more people.
The jobs, yeah,
But then again, the thing you gotta understand, there is only so many roles you can fit. And then they send you
like
somewhere else.
a lot of the jobs I do are like one-on-one interactions. Like you don't
Yeah,
need four people to deal with one person.
I gotcha.
You need one person to deal with one person.
Mm-hmm. I don't really have that sort of situation.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't have to deal with customers, so I'm fine with that.
But, my current job, I got a whole gaggle of students and stuff I deal with.
Oh, hey, there you go.
I guess those are my clientele, I suppose.
Do you charge them?
I don't charge the students,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I charge the educators.
Uh,
Well, I don't technically. I mean, I write down their charges. Like,
yeah,
I get the whole total, but they don't pay me or anything like that.
yeah. You know what job I can see you doing?
If you say anything that's really complicated, then I'm gonna have to say no. But what
It's
what do
not
you think? Okay, what do you see me doing?
custodian.
You know, I agree with you, and I've applied to several custodian jobs.
I can see you being custodian. Custodian
I
Chaz.
I would be a fantastic
I
custodian
think you would too.
because I know how they act, and I would be good when they need me, but I'd also be the cool custodian that like everybody comes up to me like, "Hey man, can you open the door? I don't really want to park and drag my whole stuff through here. Can you open this dock door?" I'm like, "All right, just this once though."
So I got a question. What kind of
Yeah.
custodian are you thinking of being? Like
Uh,
what area of
in
work?
indoors, the kind who
Well, I
like
mean, like what kind of job place?
I don't know, any place that needs cleaning.
Well, yeah, but I mean, are we talking like at a hospital, at a school, at
Oh,
a
I'd like to stay at a
business?
school.
Okay, so are we talking like elementary school, middle
No,
school,
I'd
high
I'd love
school,
to
university?
university. I'd like
Okay.
to. I mean, that's where I have all my experience.
Yeah,
I've
but
been
I mean,
working
don't you
for.
want to branch out a little bit?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy working for higher ed.
Hey, there you go. I figure that would pay pretty well too.
They get paid. Get paid all right.
Yeah. I
At
mean,
least our
like,
the ones that we have.
yeah, yeah. I got a friend who's a custodian for an elementary school.
I mean, but they custodians got to deal with a lot of crap, quite
Yeah,
literally.
yeah. Well, this kid that this kid that I'm referring to, as far as I'm aware, it's not a bad gig.
Yeah,
Basically, he has until the class is let out until the following day, so it's a large work area,
yeah,
kind of a pick your own hours sort of thing.
yeah, yeah.
But at the same time, he was telling me, man, when those little shits have like a party or something, in his case it was Halloween, it really fucking
Yeah,
sucks.
I bet.
There's decorations and confetti and all other sorts of stuff everywhere. It's just one giant mess. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I don't have
I'm
to deal with
sorry.
that.
No, you don't.
I mean, I wouldn't mind being a custodian either. I think I could do it, but I don't know if I would do an elementary school. I guess if I had to, I totally would.
Well, I know what the custodians have to clean, and I know how gross it can get.
Well, I know what I dealt with, and it can't be any worse than that.
Really?
Yeah. I volunteered at a wildlife rehabilitation center.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, you know.
I've had to pick up all sorts of disgusting messes, and I didn't mind it
Yep,
one bit.
yep.
I don't know if I'm allowed to go into large details of it, but I certainly it wasn't terrible. I'd do it
Hmm.
again. I should do it again.
When you have time, you should.
Yeah. Well, I guess I can't really do it during the winter hours now, can I?
No, that's what I'm saying. When you have time.
But spring, hey, there you go. I got a
Yeah.
question.
Okay.
What is that rumbling in the background?
Probably me shifting around here.
Shifting. I hear it.
Really? I
Yep.
wasn't.
It
I
picks
wasn't
up
really.
very much in the mic.
That was kind of weird because
Oh,
it was not me moving the headphones around. It was me moving my seat.
oh. I guess I just had to explain that to the viewers because they're probably like, what the hell is going on? What is this little noise jitter?
Sorry about that. I didn't know
Eh,
it
it's
was
not
going to
your
be so
fault.
noisy.
Look, you gotta make yourself comfortable because if you don't do it, who will?
Um, no one.
Yeah. No one.
No one will.
No one will.
No one.
And I mean, like, it's not like you can rub a lamp, get a magical genie to be like, Genie, make me the most comfortable person in the world.
Oh, that would be kind of nice, though.
Wouldn't it? Be super
I,
legit.
I'd be
But I
so
gotta be
comfortable.
honest, if I had that capability, if I had a genie, I would not wish to be super comfortable. It'd be
What?
nice, but let's be honest, it's a wish.
Yeah.
What would you wish for?
More wishes?
Well, assuming you can't do that.
One, I would wish my student loan debt away.
That's pretty good, but I mean
I
that's just a
that's
temporary
all I
fix.
need. That's all I need.
That's all you need.
That's all I need. I would be 100% happier if I never had to pay my student loan debt ever again.
I mean, okay, but
That's all.
But I mean, you could also wish for a large amount of money, so not only would you be taking
Nope,
care for
don't need it. Don't need it
so you
because it
just
would change me as a person.
okay, all right. One question.
Hmm.
So, by means of eliminating your student debt,
Yes.
can you be more specific?
When I say eliminate, I mean I never have to do another single payment on it ever again.
That's great, but see, here's the problem.
Hmm.
You know what else can solve that?
What can solve that?
Death.
Yeah. I mean, I could kill myself, but
No,
you
no,
don't
no,
want
no, no,
that.
no. I mean, if you wish for this, the genie might just be like, okay, and then the next day you die from some sort of circumstance.
Okay. I'll have to be more specific.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish.
We're talking lawyer rules here.
All right, I will. All right, here's my specific wish. All right, Genie. Here's my wish. I want you to go over to the government and convince them. Oh, like 100% convince them to be 100% on board that I never have to make another payment on this student loan debt ever again, and without killing me. Just yeah,
Uh, I feel like there's still a problem here.
loopholes.
Well, not necessarily. More like you can convince them.
All right, fine. You want me to get... All right, Genie. I wish for this amount of money. Then I'll use it for the student loan debt, so I don't
But
have
see,
to...
like if you're asking for money,
Okay.
it could insinuate that like it's stolen,
Give me... I don't care. Give me stolen money.
and the
It'll be
cops could be
gone.
pursuing your.
It'll be gone by the time they figure it out.
Yeah, but I mean, you
If
might
it's
be
from the
thrown into
government...
prison jail.
Oh, well. I mean, free gym membership.
That reminds me, I was talking with a coworker. This might be a little TMI, but I was talking with a coworker. I was a little proud of his resolve. I was like, you go into prison, right?
Uh-huh.
And you know how someone's always going to be stronger than you?
Everybody's stronger
And
than me,
everyone's a
so...
little crazy, and everyone has a pecking order.
Yeah.
And when you're the new guy, you're kind of unknown where you fit on that. And so
Yeah.
obviously someone who's really horny is going to be like, "You're my bitch." And they're going to rape you in the booty hole.
Uh-huh.
So I was talking with my friend, I was portraying this scenario, and you know what he said?
What do you say?
"No one's touching my booty hole."
Oh,
And
all
I
right,
was
fair enough.
impressed. I was like, dude, do go on. He's like, I will stab a guy. I will bite someone's ear off. I will do whatever I can to end up in solitary, but no one's touching me there.
You just fake insanity, man.
Yeah,
That's how you do
basically
it.
that was his resolve. He's just like, I will do whatever I can so I never have to deal with anybody going anywhere near my butt. And I was like, okay, that's actually pretty impressive.
Cool.
Yeah. And I was just like, well, there you go. He's never dropping the soap, and he's never getting anybody to touch his booty hole. And then I said, and then I was like, how confident are you in this? And he's like, I will get it tattooed.
He will get it tattooed.
He would
Nobody
get it
touching my
tattooed. No one touched my booty hole. And I was like, well, there you go. And then I think he also had, I would also get like a list of like how many people like I killed It'd be like Lucky Charms, a different symbol for each death.
A Lucky Charm?
Yeah,
He's
it'd
gonna
be
get
Death
Lucky
Charms.
Charms. He's gonna get Lucky Charms, though.
No, no, no. I mean like tattooed.
Oh, all right,
It,
fine.
it,
See, I
it'd be
thought he
like
was actually gonna get a
it'd be like
Lucky.
a different symbol for like how people died, and a different symbol for like how many people got injured.
He wasn't gonna get Lucky Charms. That kind of makes me sad
Well,
now
I
that he's
mean,
not actually.
it's not your prison. It's
Look,
not your prison experience,
he
Chaz.
should get Lucky Charms. Every
Look,
time he like hurts somebody, he buys a box of Lucky Charms and just eats it.
he's in prison. How are you gonna get Lucky Charms?
You can get Lucky Charms in prison. I'm sure there's somebody who has Lucky
I'm
Charms.
sure there's a connection too, but I'm just saying, it's not like it's not like your prison experience, okay? When you go to prison and you plead insanity and you do all this stuff's necessary and you have to shank a guy because no one's touching your booty hole, you can get Lucky Charms because you know a guy.
Who's gonna get me Lucky Charms?
I don't know. I'm not in prison. I don't have the connections.
What? I thought you did.
No. I'm just
I'm
saying, for your prison experience, you can get Lucky Charms if you're in this situation.
Oh, I like Lucky Charms.
And you know what? I got the knockoff brand Lucky Charms today.
You know what my favorite knockoff brand of Lucky Charms are?
What are the... What?
Marshmallow Mateys.
I got those. That is the
Those are
brand
my
I got.
favorite. Those are my absolute favorite.
I got
love
that because on the thing it said I could win a Switch.
All right. I'm gonna go buy some Marshmallow Mateys tomorrow.
It said I could win a Switch, and you know what's not gonna happen?
You're gonna win the Switch.
No, you wanna know what's not gonna happen?
You're gonna win the Switch.
I mean, if not winning the Switch is what you mean, yeah, totally. I'm not gonna win it.
Why don't you think you're gonna win it?
Well, I mean, there's always that hope in any sort of circumstance and contest, but let's be real here. The chances of you winning that, very unlikely.
I'm gonna tell you a story about the little Chaz who won a game.
Was
It's
this
not the
related to
Switch. It's not the
McDonald's?
Switch. It's not the Switch. It's not. It's not a Switch, but it's still pretty cool. So one time, little old Chaz, he bought this freaking thing for his computer. I forget. I don't know. I think it was like some software, Microsoft Word or something like that. And it entered me in a contest. I was like, all right, cool. First prize was like a big scholarship or something for school. I'm like, all right, cool. I hope I win that. Second prize was like an Xbox. I was like, all right, I already have an Xbox, but all right, if I win the Xbox, that's cool too. Third prize was a copy of Halo 3 ODST. I was like, okay, I don't have that game. That'd be cool if I won that too. So I'm waiting. Forget about the contest. And one day my dad's like, hey, you got a package. I'm like, a package? I didn't order anything. Open it up. What is it? Halo ODST.
So, you
I'm
know,
like,
sometimes...
I want Halo ODST.
Sometimes your luck just ends up good.
Yeah. So you could win that Switch.
I could. But my luck isn't that good.
You might be in time. It might be your time to win something.
I mean, that would be amazing. I could sell for a lot of things. I could sell for that wish that I never described. The genie wish.
All right, what's your genie wish? You gotta.
I don't know if I should talk about this. I mean, it's
Oh,
sort of unimplied, sort of impossible.
you want to marry somebody.
No.
Oh.
Although, I mean, that's in a long list of like 100 wishes. I don't know. It's probably somewhere in the 80 range.
Yeah, I guess that would be for me too.
Yeah, I guess there's only one thing to do, but have a follow-up part.
All right, follow-up part.
Yeah,
We'll see
follow-up
next
part.
time. What does Gildan want to wish for?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just curious what everyone thinks I'm going to wish for. As
Right,
inappropriate
yeah.
as it could be. I mean, you can list it down there. I don't care. You can hit that bell button and, like, subscribe and do all the stuff. Be a sellout. or help me make sellout status. Yeah, that.
His wish is for 1 subscriber.
Oh, I don't need 1 subscriber. I can already get that easily.
Oh, you shouldn't have. See, I'll subscribe. Don't worry.
That's 2 subscribers.
Oh, he wants 5
I don't need
subscribers.
5 subscribers.
He needs 22 subscribers.
Also, Twitter stuff. Links to
Follow
my
him on
original
Twitter.
channel. Links to
Uh,
Chaz's channel. In the
Follow him on
description,
Twitter.
there's a thing on screen. You know,
Add me on Live Journal.
do you have a live journal?
No, does anybody have a Live Journal anymore?
Should I make a live journal?
This isn't 2002 anymore.
I guess not.